No songs playing. On Miyamoto's birthday?
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
Screen sharing works just fine, but channels won't.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I can't wait for Maddie to tell me who did it. Oh yeah. We'll do some of these, right?
Yeah, a little bit of gambling never hurt anybody.
A little weed, you know? Okay. Pretty good. That's new.
Ooh.
That's not new.
Heelys.
Heely slippers.
Oh, Discord's fucking up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see what you guys mean.
Royally.
Another Risen feature.
Okay, Parappa.
Oh, Zabuki's wonderful.
Oh my god.
Thinking of what to get my family for Christmas, and I genuinely might get like Switch Sports for my dad. He would like that.
I got donuts.
Uncle Mike would like Switch Sports.
I got donuts.
Ooh, it's a guaranteed Hina slot. All right, so maybe specific predictions will paint our expectations too much. But chat, if you think it was a boy that did it, give me a number between 1 to 10. If you think it was a girl, tell me what you had for lunch.
Oh god. What if I think it could be either?
I mean, I guess it could be anybody, couldn't it? That is how the game works. I mean, you had like multiple guesses, right?
Mm-hmm. I had 2.
Okay. So one's a boy, one's a girl. Okay, then, what was the last thing you did at the gym?
The last thing I did at the gym?
Yeah.
We did the machine that, like, you kick your legs up with a weight on your legs.
Oh. Yeah, I like those. the pushies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the pushies.
Okay. I got to 80.
Okay, throughout any of this, do you know who died? Do you know who this Trials 4 take out? Now that my hands are free, I can eat this quesadilla and not feel guilty about it.
I just finished all my pepperoni and salami.
How often do you make charcuterie boards?
I should do that. I should have done that. I just got like I just like grabbed into the lunch meat container and just grabbed like a handful of pepperoni and salami.
Sounds great. Oh! I just remembered. I got like some ranch to dip the quesadillas in. Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, so we still don't have this one by Chihiro. Handiwork.
Who done it?
Yeah, this would probably be more useful. Who done it? I guess, yeah, let's take a look at all these once over again. Like I normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that
Just
pepperoni's
refresh
getting
yourself.
to me. There is evidence of a strong smell. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted, however. It seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. A chair had been jammed
What do you think that was?
Huh?
What do you think that was?
Poison. Because the chem lab was suspect.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
A chair had been
You
jammed.
don't think there was like a brain hemorrhage or something?
You think Sakura just had a heart attack and died?
Can you stop? What? What? Do you not want me to... Do you not want me to read these? Chair had been jammed against the door within the rec room, blocking access.
Me?
from
I don't think
outside.
I'm giving away too much.
It is believed that the killer did this to create a locked room scenario. Sakura was found dead, seated in a chair, slumping forward. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there was no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. Bloodstain was found in front of the shelf of magazines. Blood is presumed to be Sakura's. There's currently no explanation for how a bloodstain would have appeared so far away from where the victim was found.
I think that's just everybody, Muskie.
Yeah, it's happening for me too. At one point, Aoi had been injured and taken to the nurse's office. After she was taken care of, she gave a piece of candy to Sakura, which had this type of wrapper. According to Aoi, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it had become available, so obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. There were pieces of red glass scattered near the table in the rec room. For finding the top and bottom pieces, it was concluded that the shards must have come from a bottle. What kind of candy do you think it is? Didn't they say it was like peanut butter?
Hard candy.
Oh, it was hard candy? Okay. I mean, it does
What
look
flavor?
like a caramel.
Mmm.
Finding the top and bottom pieces, it concluded that the shards must have come from a bottle. A Monokuma figure was found laying on the rec room floor. Or see, roughly in the palm of your hand. What?
That's cute. No, I was thinking of Maddie going, "Can you stop again?" As if like me asking the flavor of the candy is relevant to the case.
Can you stop?
Everyone knew that Sakura was allergic to peanuts.
There were a number of red bottles on a shelf in the rec room. Inside each bottle was a Monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. An empty protein drink was found near the rec room door. The container had a label reading Chem A2. Shards of glass from the window that was broken to get into the room were found both around and underneath the container. Fresh handprint was found inside the rec room's open locker. Since the locker was open before they opened the locked room, no way someone was hiding in there before they arrived. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro asking them to meet in the rec room by noon. She had slid these notes underneath each person's room door. Byakuya confirmed that he received Sakura's note, but also claimed that he had never went to see her, and in fact had not seen her at all that day. Toko confirmed that she received Sakura's note, but also claimed that she never went to see her. What bit of garbage accidentally fell out of Yasuhiro's pocket? There's a piece of paper with red polka dots on it. A little powder was found on the instep of Sakura's foot. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. All of the Monokuma bottles appear to be roughly the same weight. However, when the bottle shards were weighed against, I don't know why I said shards, weighed against an intact bottle, the shards were found not to be heavier. On a magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside the magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. On the shelf in the chem lab, Section A contains supplements, Section B contains reagents, and Section C contains harmful chemicals. A bottle of poison labeled as Section C had been placed in the Section A of the shelf. A broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf, which was labeled Chem C4. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would had to have been spilled after the incident took place. Any reagents in chat? Reagent Smith? Someone had left footprints in the powder spilled in the chem lab. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From this, it can be assumed that the suspect only had business in this area. Okay. Now, I will say, I will say, I have predictions, but they're not exactly, like, logically weighed or anything.
Right.
So I'm just more so curious to learn what happened more than anything, because there's like a lot of things here and it feels like it could have been anybody.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you
I'd low-key
can
be kind
figure
of
out
annoyed that
who
there are no
done
seats
it,
here.
then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick
the wrong one,
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived
Hifumi.
everyone else will graduate. Now then,
Sayaka.
where to begin?
We already know who did it.
it was Chihiro.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her.
We already know who did it. It was one of the half of the people here.
Yeah. Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Fumi's still here. Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that.
Time to spin.
Time to spin. Trying to remember, yeah, Aoi's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
What? Idiotic.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Concrete reason.
It was one of you.
Okay.
One of you killed.
And what reason did
Because you all. You
It is kind of
hated her.
funny if you step back and think about it. Like, I killed her because I don't really like her that much.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Cause you all hated her! I should have used the
Liz.
freeze
Low
thing.
as you can get.
Hi, Seb.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason?
The slow-mo thing is shift, right? Oh, it's space.
Space.
Hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
didn't.
That's what we were
I permanently change his voice forever.
Another
You
reason
broke
to
him.
suspect them is
No,
because
that's
Sakura
wrong.
wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. And does that mean one of them did it? Back again!
Let's go back in.
Pocket trash.
Got to trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I
Byakuya, you at the trash?
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
Oh, look how this is presented.
How can they
The
explain it?
fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that one of you is absolute.
I don't deny that I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
He can't catch a break.
I permanently fucked
Hero,
them up.
you're wrong.
Fucked them
Yeah,
up.
no, you're wrong, but wrong 3 times in a row.
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Oh yeah, after I teleported behind you.
Yeah, I remember that. And I'm sure you do
Nothing to
too.
with anything.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized an entire box of candy.
She even said monopolize.
Makoto's nose starts fucking bleeding. He's like, wait, what?
So there's
That
every
explodes.
single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only
He was
explanation.
lured in with a yummy treat.
Typical.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. 'Cause Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident. The reason I know is Sakura loved to keep.
I got it! I'm not
She
sure
loved
about
candy
I'm back.
too
What'd I
much.
miss? Yasuhiro's getting roasted.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
So my prediction is, like, it seems like it's very obvious that Hiro did it just based on like all this shit, but I know that they're gonna somehow subvert this, right?
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's
Who
no
knows?
reason you should
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who knows?
Why is he trying to hide everything?
Like at this point in the game, like they've subverted him being the culprit 3 times. Like what if it's really true?
I mean,
Then again,
what I
it
meant
could be
was,
like they're subverting that, like, you know, they're subverting the subversion.
oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
He's owning up to it.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko
It's
in
two
her
dumbasses
own
going,
book,
nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
It was her dying message. Just like what you
Her
guys were talking
dying
about with
message?
Sakura.
This guy's
He's
awesome.
still, he's so fucking slow.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
It's always 2 dumb bitches going exactly.
Yes!
Do it?
Talking like 5-ish.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. Coco found the magazine with the dying message in it. It was on the shelf.
I got it!
Was it above or below the
You
shelf?
found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Yeah, like what if this is just like a really short case?
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the
It's
investigation.
just a big fumble.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense.
I'd love to see
does it?
that.
Doesn't make sense?
I will
Maybe
say,
for like a prologue.
I'd probably act like Hiro in this case, even if I didn't do it. I'd be like so scared.
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Of course I did it. There's something strange about it. Yoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, it really contradicts what Hiro told us.
It's called reverse psychology. I use it and people won't suspect me.
I did it. I guess he didn't do it.
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
The character that always fucking lies.
I can tell you when I found the dying message.
The
It
ultimate
was
liar.
only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Yeah, I didn't visit her. Just because I killed her doesn't mean I saw her.
Yeah, you also Hero's trying to make that a thing, Maddie. It's no one else is calling her that.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the it was only after the investigation. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Like, maybe? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know why I'm contradicting her. What does that have to do with what I said? Stop yelling at me!
Or do you just not know what you're doing?
And you have to absorb after we started the investigation and shoot what Hiro
I
said.
can tell you exactly
Oh.
when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
What shit?
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
This feels like too obvious of an application of this mechanic to where like I wouldn't have considered this.
Exactly when I found the
Like yeah, obviously
Ogre's body
it
was discovered.
like this is a contradiction. Like we already established that before this.
What? Did I say something weird?
Ah shoot!
So, magazine
Tell
dying
you
message.
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
When do you want to see what happens when you get a game
And
over?
I can tell you when I
When
found
do
the
I?
dying message. It
Yeah.
was only
I might
after
get
the
it naturally.
investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
That's funny.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What I
Words.
said makes total sense.
It's like the low tier god edits.
Regular shooting Hiro's words.
Huh?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No?
That's scary.
I'm gonna get a game over!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was...
And I can tell
Makoto
you
makes
when I
4
found
wrong
it
guesses and
only
gives up.
after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
Look at me,
What I
Hector.
said makes total sense.
Look at me.
But at that time, where was the magazine? Oh.
I see.
I can tell you exactly
Gus fucks
when
So I
found
shoot
the
mag-
dying
so I shoot
message.
this?
When Ogre's
This?
body was discovered.
Yeah, you have to contradict Hiro and not Kyoko.
I mean, like, what if I just fucking fuck with her?
Kyoko, I think you're wrong in this case.
Contradict
I'm with
magazine
Hiro
shelf
here.
with magazine
I can
shelf.
tell you exactly
Yeah.
when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
I saw that the text was red and I was scared for a second.
Makoto, that's called circular
When
logic.
Sakura's body was found, That magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
Comfy, I'm so curious about your prediction.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
It was Makoto.
Did you have this prediction last week?
Tell us the truth, Hero. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage?
It was her Vienna sausage.
What the fuck?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah?
Are those bars always in the middle?
Yeah? Wait, I just
You guys see
realized,
that?
is there like a menorah? Or what's it called? The Jewish candles?
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
That was-
Where?
It was
What are you
like
talking about?
It was in the background. The camera doesn't have it now.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
And this is me talking. Yeah, look at that. We're behind
There's a
him.
menorah, look at that.
Oh. I guess the mastermind is Jewish.
Well,
Byakuya, you want to move on to something?
No, shut up.
Show me the proof. I'm at least
Yasa Hero getting one of these is so fucking funny.
The occultist
Remember to press tab to
bullcrap.
reload when there's nothing on
Give it a
screen.
rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occultist bullcrap.
I can't take anything this guy does seriously.
Why is he saying the occult
The
is
end
bullcrap?
nigh.
Hold
Show me the
space.
proof. I'm at least 30% right.
I'm at least 30% right.
Bullcrap.
I'm at least
Give it a rest.
fucking 90% right.
I'm at least 30% right. Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
You should let that hit you.
I should have.
Completely
Game
unconvinced
over.
that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands
What is
were
going on with
completely
Discord,
free
man?
of blood.
Comfy, even if you were to send me that, I think I wouldn't be able to even see it.
Then, who did write it?
Hero could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first
DMs work? One of my DMs does not work right now. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Huh?
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Okay.
I got
Already
Ogre's
done.
note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
This is your goat?
You just did exactly as the note asked. What a fool.
And when I got there,
What a fool.
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well.
This is a fool.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help you. It might help give you some energy.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
I'm gonna kill everybody and win!
I'm gonna kill everybody and win.
What a
Of
dumbass!
course, I freaked out, and then
Snaps her like a fucking twig.
I saw my only chance. And smashed it across her head.
This fucking
No
face.
way, dude.
What if she just won?
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Monokuma did, like, it was a challenge for him.
I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
That's all he could do.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
I think he'll get boiled.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Well, I mean, boiling him would probably kill him too, but, you know.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense?
She's gonna rip my arms off. Why he picked Toko?
Why did he hide the magazine if he wanted people to see it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
That's true. Everything he just said was true.
I just looked up that killing Sakura thing.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
In other words.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Is nobody standing next to each other anymore?
Who was it?
I'd have to get, like, a better look.
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Ooh. Someone wouldn't like what was written. I mean,
Nakia wanted to keep her safe.
it would be really funny. I really want to take the risk and pick it, but I have like 2 health.
I got it. It had to be
What could go
Toko,
wrong?
right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Ooh.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the body. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
It gets to live a little longer.
Okay. Yeah, wow. Yellow powder. It was Kyoko!
I didn't want to, but
That was the first part of my prediction? Wow, really?
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby.
The status of
and I
Sakura's
hit
body
Ogre
one
from
is the
behind
blood on her
before she
lips.
could do anything.
Oh.
You hit her from behind. And you
Kyoko found
only
out that
hit
there
her
was
once.
Yeah.
two dents in her head.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, I think the stream is just down in general.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
2.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her
Believe me,
once.
this girl is a
She had
freak.
2 wounds.
2
Stay true,
wounds
Byakuya.
means she was struck twice. What's more,
Broccoli.
both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Very suspicious
Once you
indeed.
understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Time for a Hangman's Gambit.
Yeah, the object. What, did they want me to guess the specific piece?
Did you happen to remember that there was a Hangman's Gambit here?
No, I just figured it would be this.
I love letters.
Chest plate.
Oh! Yes!
Oh, tin.
Oh,
Oh!
I,
Chess
Now I
mints.
understand.
Now I understand!
I see now.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces.
We get to learn about
The king,
chess?
The queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Oh, more than that, you'll get to play it.
Really?
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and
I
pawn.
hope.
Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
No,
So
she's
we
not.
only
She's
have
right
evidence
there.
for
Hi,
5
Hina.
bottles at the scene, but one apparently went missing.
Oh, cool.
That's what she says. Oh, cool. Okay, so nothing's missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
I make mini shogi.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing.
They agree.
I agree.
There's still
We
no
agree.
evidence that has anything to do with this case.
It's like a swarm of them.
That bottle maybe disappeared
The
after
heroes of the
time
world.
before the murder.
But that'd be a good edit.
It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Hello?
Hello?
XX Mayhem XXX?
Hello, Mayhem.
This is crazy.
Welcome to Danganronpa.
Welcome to Danganronpa. It's chapter 4. Spoilers. Watch out if you haven't played it. Up, don't look at those.
It was excited.
Yeah.
Fuck it, choose it, man. Go to
You
distance.
only have 1.5
No.
bucks.
What's the worst that could happen?
Was broken, I guess.
I got it!
They were playing
Bottle must
shogi.
have been
They were
broken.
playing Othello.
Oh yeah, Othello, correct.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
Wow. Thanks for the follow.
And what is this evidence?
That message will become stronger if you just never send another message.
I think so too.
Like, that's just the last one we get. You follow and you just lurk. You've played every Danganronpa game? They're pretty good.
Wait, what was I supposed to do?
How do you know that the second bottle is broken?
Okay.
The one that's missing?
Every time someone in like new in chat goes, "Yeah, I've played all of them," I have like my hand on my holster.
Yeah. Monokuma bottle experiment.
This is a good picture.
Earlier, Kyoko and
The
I had a
person
little
that actually killed Sakura is. And then
Me?
They say
In
that.
the room with us.
Well, they say that in chat.
Oh.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
We become assist trophies. Yeah, Comfy, you followed us before that change, I
And
think.
what we found was that the collection
You're
of
a real
pieces was
OG.
heavy. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when
The
they
internet is
did,
dying.
they must
That's
have
just
left
my
behind
connection.
a few too many
That's the
pieces,
entire internet as a whole.
which is
That's why
only
we're able to
natural.
talk like fine
They
and.
certainly had no
you know.
way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
What do you mean?
That's
Why
why.
would they have
I
to
mean,
try
like
and
the
get
whole
rid of it
internet's
like
dead.
that
That's why we're
anyway?
able to talk like normal, right?
Oh, true, yeah. Oh,
Because of what it would
fuck, where'd my
reveal
phone
about
go?
the case.
Are you guys sitting on it? I think it's like in between the cushions. And it's like, oh, like the fucking Brawlcats couch that all the people sit on when they're playing the game.
Some bowling aficionados.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Is it really not plausible that, like, one killer could have just swung the bottle twice?
Wouldn't you agree?
Terran
Well,
was
shattered.
stupid enough to lie after confessing to what he thought was the crime.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
You were just saying that you killed her!
Shut up!
Yeah.
5 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I love these idiots.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
This is low stakes.
Hero.
Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share
Tucker
that with
ate
us?
Toko.
I think
That's when she was vomiting blood.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
The locker.
I think she was hiding in the Monokuma bottle.
Huh,
A new element has been added to bullet time for battles. Would you like to hear more?
I guess.
So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought.
What happened to Five-ish?
No, he's laying
sick
down
today.
over there. Yeah, no, it's me,
He's sick.
Jeffrey, the giant talking cowboy.
He's sick.
I like this new character.
But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the Q key, / nor use the mouse wheel exclamation point.
Nor?
Nor. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from.
Giant talking cowboy like cowboys don't normally talk.
But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you!
Only halfway?
Yup, only halfway. Well then, good luck and have fun.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't do that. I don't do that other thing that guy does.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
And then, like, you can hear my horse echoing in the background.
It is kind of
Another
crazy that we're only halfway, apparently.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you.
What's reload?
No,
Tab?
no.
Tab.
No. I admit nothing. I curse you.
I curse you for 100 years.
I'm going to use this for what? Oh, the snake is so charming.
It's a lie.
I like the one where they're filling up the animals with water because she breaks character like 3 times.
Get
Get hit.
Handprint.
No!
I hate you. I curse
Look at all the confidence she has now.
Help!
That's enough!
This should prove it.
I died!
Is the sound lagging for you too, Lily?
A little bit.
Oops.
Like that is just the
Did you
internet.
know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Did you know?
It's perfect during the dialogue.
Computer wife.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on
Did
the
you know that
door
Mr.
without
Krabs
thinking.
is SpongeBob's boss?
Boy, I don't really know what that has to
Does his handprint
do
look
with
familiar,
this,
Toby?
but
I watched SpongeBob growing up, Makoto. That's very interesting.
why is she interested?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Okay then, let's just compare it to
Genocide
your
Jack would
hand,
love
shall we?
SpongeBob.
That'll clear everything up, right?
Ooh, don't tell me. Squidward plays the clarinet, doesn't he?
Let me guess.
Stop wasting
Watching
time.
shows like it's gonna be on the
Just tell us
test.
the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura! No,
My God,
I
Hina.
swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
Everyone's the
After I read
blackened?
Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
Okay, I just thought about the fucking Smiling Friends thing where Charlie goes, how many people killed this guy?
Wait, that's really
I
good.
didn't know what she
That has
was
to have been
doing
edited done by
go,
someone.
But I was too scared to face
That's
her head
perfect.
on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
Why
I
didn't you just
didn't
take it?
mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
This kind of thing isn't exactly new to her.
Yeah. Best Byakuya
After
than
I put the
here.
magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
You mean?
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping
Curious.
peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me
Thank you,
into it.
Byakuya.
So he accepts it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Yay! So that's good?
Danganronpa's Paul Rudd.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Got some words for hero on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command.
Gaggle.
Oh, that row of 4 portraits.
Hifumi!
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
The second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura. Problem is, what was on the chair?
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a
Would it be
sudden
the status of her
Sakura was right there
body?
in front of me.
No, it would. Oh, yeah, it would be the status cure because her blood was just about the
You were taken by
state of her
surprise
head.
when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma.
You got it.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I
You
woke
got
up.
it.
I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Genocide Jack.
Yeah, I know!
Like, dude, you've been living with that for like a month.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Has to be it. Evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. Probably the blood.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
And what's the deal?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room,
There you
still
go,
has
Emma.
yet to be
They're
explained.
finally bringing it up.
What, the
Until we
locked
take care
room?
of that,
Yeah,
Or the
the
chair.
Muskie's been in chat just going, the locked room. Why is the chair there?
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, there's no way because I was in the locker.
I was in the locker all along. I was Sakura.
Instant game over.
I got it!
I was in there.
Even before we opened the door to the rec
Just
room,
drains the rest of your
Ina
heart.
and I both got a look inside.
Well, let's start the vote.
Sorry,
And
Makoto.
at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
I wouldn't even remember that part.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
What?
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
That choice is so dog shit. I'm gonna take away all your health. I'm very excited to know that Ace Attorney does that.
Sometimes you just gotta punish the players comedically.
Does it very sparingly? Okay. The powder. Or
He
maybe,
doesn't count.
yeah, maybe he does it.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
The yellow powder.
You're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was
The
it
yellow
that killed
powder
Ogre?
bullet is talking about the stuff on her shoe, right?
Genocide Jill's attack.
Yeah. Does it identify it yet? I don't know if like it makes the
Escape and
connection.
look at the truthful information.
Oh yeah, true.
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Well, let's try it. Okay.
Well, no, that was that was just inconspicuous yellow powder. We don't know what that is.
Shit.
Maybe she was making some buttered chicken before she got smacked in the head with a Monokuma bottle.
It wasn't
Yeah,
from
that was
Genocide
ramen broth.
Jill's attack,
A little powder.
then what was it?
There's no other possible.
Oh.
Or was it just F1?
Oh, I was looking for the Monokuma file. Vomiting of blood.
Violent vomiting of blood. Blood.
Killed Sakura.
That could be one.
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Shot to her head.
Chicken flavor. Chicken cube.
According to the Monokuma file,
Rice
Sakura
Krispies
had
fear.
vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely.
I still can't tell what Kyoko's ultimate is.
I love that you can't.
The ultimate necrophile.
I think so, yeah.
Poisoned?
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
The ultimate tree climber?
It's gotta be like
Explain.
the ultimate cook or something.
Of course.
Mental image
If you don't
immediately
mind.
just anime Bear Girls.
Everyone
I love that
quiet.
fucking
Shut
image.
up and listen to Master!
But
Okay.
you're the only one talking.
Anything for you.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does
I wonder how
matter
the anime
is
does
where I
this.
found it.
Would he just pull it out of his pocket?
Yeah, I mean, I
Does he
just
pull up a little
imagine-
image?
Like, do the what are they called? Are they called handbooks? Like maybe they have like cameras.
Yeah.
Maybe they have like cameras and they can take pictures.
Just showing it on his iPad.
And why did Celeste need to take a picture with a dumpy little Pickles camera?
That's true. No idea.
It's called aesthetic. It's called lo-fi photography.
You wouldn't understand, Lily.
Oh my
I
God,
get
I
it.
wanted to get into this photography as I feel me was being carried away.
The shelf
I must
is
post it
divided
on
up
my
into three
monogram.
sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Although Poison Jackie just showed us. Sure, I know where he got it.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprits switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I love that. That's such a good thumbnail. Believe my eyes.
Damn, some good taurine.
The bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
Is he stupid?
If of that dude drinking cyanide to just watch his trial.
I got bored.
Sit there and watch. But if it
You're also
was the
stupid, I'm
most
gonna fucking poison myself.
natural thing in the world, Byakuya was calm as ever. Yeah, I mean, like, there's probably... it's a powder, you know? There's probably still some in there.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot!
He just
swallowed
fucking took
poison!
the cinnamon
We need to make him
challenge.
Spit it out!
The flavor.
He took the cinnamon challenge!
He fucking won!
He
I
won!
just thought it would be interesting to do it in the middle of a trial.
Wow! Oh, that's impressive! Bravo!
Talking
This
about?
will make very interesting content.
Shoot. I mean,
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure.
She takes a
Do whatever
swig.
you like.
took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
This is
I mean, as long as we're all
it's
sharing.
protein powder.
I mean, like, you know, there's probably some of Byakuya's spit on there. I don't know, that's kind of gross.
Indirect kiss. You're gonna make Jill so mad.
That's not where my mind would have gone.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in
Like
that
half
bottle,
his mouth
where did it
gets
go?
limp.
The poison's finally working.
Where did it go?
It was making toast.
Marco, you're cooking us some breakfast? Is he doing the Elon laugh?
What?
I thought you laughing was like Monokuma doing the laugh.
No! Me doing it doesn't pick up on Discord.
Could it be?
Hangman's
I should do Hangman's Gambit again. This is really fun.
What could it be?
Give me a second. I gotta think letters.
I gotta think of the letter. I think the letter R
Take your
sounds.
time, Makoto. We'll sit here until you're done.
Penis drink.
Penis drink.
Yum.
Hina's drink.
Hina's drink.
It was in Hina's drink.
Oh shit!
I think Hina did it. Hina, methinks the lady doth protest too much.
This is how it.
What is that?
I thought you said this is how brain rot works.
This is just how his brain works.
Must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
So Makoto, do you have an internal dialogue or no? Well,
Absolutely.
I have like a weird
Everything that's
secret third
gathered.
thing.
Each container was switched.
I like to imagine like all facts as like bullets to like a gun, you know?
Yeah, and then I'm like shooting it at people because
Yeah.
I get so mad at them that they're wrong that I want to shoot them.
So the
Oh.
protein was in the bottle
I mean-
of poison, and the
Oh.
poison was in the protein.
Alright.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
Holy crap!
Holy fucking shit!
All they had to do was hand her
God.
something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
It's funny that nobody says fuck after Mondo died.
Oh, the Monokuma bottle!
I got it!
The ult.
You're saying they gave her a
Come
protein
on.
drink, right?
Let's calm down.
Michael, no.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
The ultimate school shogi player.
Oh.
That's all it took to
Yeah,
kill
we
Sakura.
see them. We saw them in
That is the true
well,
cause of death.
we saw them in the thing we watched.
I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe
I looked that up. It's
she
fun
took
that
the
like those
try
were
and
like
put
just
the
like
whole
other
bleeding
those were
head
tertiary
wound.
ultimates they used. That was fun.
What was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
I wish he did the thing again where he's like, isn't that right, Makoto?
Isn't that right,
Come on,
Makoto?
Tell them who
Please.
swapped to the protein powder.
I like when he does that.
Reaffirm me, because otherwise
like
I'm
it.
gonna feel a little weird about it.
Do you see where Toko's coming from now?
Where Toko's coming. Oh, shut up!
Oh, I see it.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
It's badass when they do the I got it
Chem
animation,
lab
but they
this
don't
morning,
say I
and
got
there were
it. It's just like
definitely no
silent.
Footprints there at that point.
I like those moments.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
So like, he didn't even credit me for drawing the little.
All we have to do is
No
check
credit, you just get
everyone's
exposure
footprints
from the
right
ultimate
now.
affluent progeny.
Then we'll see who.
It was me.
Oh.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? Me and Leon!
If Fumi wore sneakers, it might have been him.
I got it!
Oh, I do have my Air Force 90s, but other than that,
Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
My Air Maxes.
These footprints must be... Makoto, were they yours?
Oh,
Please
yeah.
tell me they are.
Yeah, and he wanted my shoes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, then let me see your feet, please, Makoto. Please, I need this.
I need this.
I need this.
While the others aren't around.
Dodo, that left only one other
I've
possibility.
had to wait 4
Hifumi
chapters.
died.
What?
What? Who said that?
Wait, what did you say, Lily?
I just said ever since Hifumi died.
What the fuck?
This fucking key art alludes to this.
I will
Can we talk
say-
about Hifumi's key art? That's crazy shit.
Where he's wearing no shoes.
Yeah, and he's like playing a Wii game on a PS3. Crazy.
I will say, I did predict this.
Plus, Hina's been acting
You predicted
strange
this
ever since
outcome?
the trial
Yeah.
began.
What was your other prediction?
Well, I was like, oh, Yasuhiro, you know, being very sus and all, but
You think this is the moment?
I think.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been
No,
focused
there's
on pinning
another
crime
turn to
on
this.
someone else, haven't you?
I think Winter's having a moment of desperation. Like, no, surely this.
Taka has logged in.
True.
I can't believe it.
What about it?
If she was watching a Let's Play.
Well, it's
Watching
just
the latest game trailers
two
review.
of them were so close.
That's likely exactly.
I think
why.
we've forgotten about the possibility of it being Mondo again.
I gotta admit it when I'm wrong. It was me. It's like, Mondo, it was already you.
Season 6
Mondo
of,
was you 2 chapters ago.
Season 6 of Danganronpa, where Mondo comes back and there's like a lot of fantasy elements.
Celeste is a zombie.
Mondo's trying to take out all the drugs.
Yeah. Oh no, he's trying to take out all the dumbbells.
What? Fucking stupid.
Because they were so close,
Handbook looks just
she
fine.
didn't think twice about it when he handed her the computer.
Trying to
If
take
my
out all the
handbook doesn't work,
handbooks.
none of yours will. I'll make sure that broken handbooks are the new normal.
The new norm.
Hina used
Thank
that
God for
trust to
Monokuma and his
kill her.
shitposting memes.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did
That's
you
an
really
interesting question, Comfy.
kill Sakura? And if you did, why?
Like, you could just, like, go,
Why
oh,
would
actually,
you
I did
do
want to
that?
die while someone's killing you. You're, like,
I found
taking
her.
responsibility for it.
There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her.
It's like
what you
taking
thought,
power from,
right?
like, Eddie of the Blackens.
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
I don't understand. He does this like every trial. He sounds like so ashamed of them for doing this, but like he's always like, you know, like, oh, I just love the game, you know. I just like, come on.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it.
He's
I'm
very
not
competitive,
convinced.
definitely, but he's... I feel like we can safely say that he's, like, not the type of person to kill someone.
You're not about to
At least at
claim
this
she
point.
wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
Wait,
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
And
Honey
died
words
before
like
it happened.
friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Well, he hasn't
Not a
killed
person
anybody.
alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. how did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Oh my god.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What does?
How many people killed this guy? Holy shit!
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I love the sprite of Kyoko. She has the perfect mouth.
I was just
Little line.
nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Well, I think a room becomes locked when someone locks the door.
The locked door problem.
I see now. I solved it.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Getting salty.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room.
I just realized another thing that we haven't really figured out. You know, the
But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder
The what
back
now?
on the wrong
powder
shelf.
on Sakura's shoe.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
because of
pretty
that,
conspicuous.
Everything I did got found out.
Or the
And
opposite of that word.
That's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
That's a little strange. Hayes, I like to imagine like those two idiots were just like holding the bottle, and Sakura like was like crouched down and like lifted her head up and accidentally hit the bottle.
Looney Tunes bullshit.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing
Le
no
Big
matter
Mac.
how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Till we figure it out.
I like that he says until I uncover that. Like, he's really taking charge here.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
I really like Byakuya at this point in the trial. He's obviously getting agitated.
Yeah, because he was so confident in it being Hina, and like suddenly there's like room for doubt. It's like, fuck.
And he spilled some of the powder on the ground. Okay, I'll move
Like
from
that was so
section C
embarrassing.
to section A.
Maybe?
Oh, you're so smart.
I was worried that they were gonna make me do my suction vacuum thing
You
again.
said you went to get the poison from section C.
Hero's being awfully quiet.
It could still be him. I mean, he could have came back and finished the deed.
He sees all that other bullshit around. It's like,
Putting
fuck,
the poison
might as well.
in Sakura's mouth. It's like, listen, is Sakura drink up?
Yeah, this will help you. It's more protein, see?
More.
Yum.
Yummy, yummy.
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Sounded so mean.
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well, you lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
These are pure souls. They can't do
Already been
evil
spilled when you
deeds.
came in, and you went
Gun
straight
cheat.
to section A. So you never went to
Dirty
section C.
deeds doing dirt cheap.
Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
Oh, well, you see...
Let her go upside down.
I should have.
What the fuck, Nakia?
What?
Just this line was funny.
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden in the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
So what, he was gonna swallow that piece of glass?
Oh, who the fuck if he did that?
Dude, what?
Imagine.
Yakiya swallows the glass and we can't progress with the trial.
Thank you for that.
Oh shit! What's happening to him?
What's happening to him?
But
It must be the poison. No, it's not the poison.
He's saying that, but like, he can hardly get it out.
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Oh god, he's bleeding!
He's vomiting blood just like Sakura.
Just like Sakura.
Killing myself to prove a point.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
And now she's doing the thing that Byakuya was doing with him. It's like now she's like stealing his lines.
fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Stuttering. It doesn't look too good for you, buddy. Yeah,
Not
wait.
really looking like the ultimate progeny anymore.
Saw the same shade of blue
I got it!
in the window.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right? The window? The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Yes!
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
This comic is gonna be fucked up to assemble.
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Okay, where does Hifumi pushing the dolly go?
I hope we get to see that one.
Leon throwing the crystal ball.
That'd actually be a really funny time to bring that back. Like it's the broken glass ball, and you like mistake it for the glass.
They bring Leon back from the dead just to throw a glass ball to break the window.
Like a special attack, a fucking Final Fantasy summon.
Wait, what was the question?
Got too distracted.
I guess I have enough to tank some hearts if I get it wrong. Okay, I got it right.
Nice.
Let's go. I mean, I could have just done this, right?
Makoto's just like giggling to himself, like, wait, guys, what are we talking about?
He's just doing bits. He's too fucking. Oh my god.
I mean, you guys said he's like me, right?
He's too lost in his inside jokes.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
What Michael said would be like the remix 10 of Danganronpa.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime
Test your
scene was
memory.
planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Well, how would she know? That's not Toko.
Okay then.
Or
that
wait, was it
settles
Jill when they found the body?
That proves that
I
the
forgot.
protein can found its way
I think
to
it
the
was
murder
Toko.
scene after
No, it
the
was.
room was opened.
Huh.
Oh, come on! How can you say
Probably
that?
Jill.
How can you know what I don't know?
This is the best quote of all time.
I love Byakuya.
Is this new? Yeah, is this a new song? Or
No, this plays in every trial.
oh, I guess I
Like
just
the
didn't
climax.
Yeah, I guess I didn't notice.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Oh man, getting the fucking oh man.
Getting the what?
Putting a bullet to his words is so satisfying.
The locked room was unlocked. In other words, when I broke the window, I concentrate on that.
When it comes to that protein can, there's
think it was
not
a chem
doubt
lab
in
shelf.
my mind. Until the lock
I try it out.
absolutely was
I actually
not
wonder what
in
would
there.
happen if like you caught Byakuya
Saying
and you said something wrong during this moment.
planted it there after
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Or wait, you know what I have to do? I think I have
What
to.
do you have to do?
I think I have to suck up what she said, right? What Kyoko said?
When it comes to that protein can,
Does the
there's
truth
not
bullet
a
you have
doubt
mention
in
the
my
glass?
mind.
Let's see. I just want to make sure before I do this because this seems like something very powerful and I don't want to fail it.
Yeah, there. Yeah,
Empty protein
the
drink.
empty protein drink makes note of the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on top of the glass.
Until it absolute.
So you're someone plant? No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Somebody has probably archived all of like the incorrect responses, right?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Like I wonder what Byakuya says
Do you
here if like
remember
you
how
send
there was
something
broken
wrong to him, like he
glass
just yells at
scattered
you.
all around the room?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As
Your
long
smile.
as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
So what does that mean that?
that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
Who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room? I don't know.
Well, if it wasn't here, and it wasn't Hina.
I got it!
I guess.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
This is very interesting.
Third bullet time battle of the case.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate
You're getting good at this.
I know, right?
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong!
Combo.
I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
should prove it?
I guess so, yeah.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
Why does she want to kill her so bad?
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura? Between Sakura and the poison of the locked room. So wait. Is what I said, like, at the beginning of the damn game true? Like, somebody could have just, like... Okay.
Well,
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
having Hina incriminate herself is like it's an interesting way to like still have that like that dynamic between Bakoto and the culprit, except like instead of them trying to defend themselves, I'm trying to make themselves more, you know. Yeah.
Killer was
It's an inverse.
Sakura?
I'm gonna be honest, didn't call that at all. Honestly, like halfway into the case, I thought it was Byakuya.
Wait, so you're saying...
Because he was freaking out.
He was freaking out, he was stuttering, he was... I don't know.
I wonder if that was like a red herring, like people were like, oh, he's freaking out, that must mean it was him.
I was thinking that. I was smiling because I was finally happy to be rid of that guy.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
I should have put down Chihiro just to see what would have fucking happened.
Makoto, I don't think that's who it was.
Works for me!
Wait, what? Oh, I don't.
Yucky,
I don't get
locked
to.
room in secret.
I don't get to. I don't get to read the history. I guess Sakura wanted to create it, right? Because I couldn't imagine Monokuma forced her.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
What? Why?
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right?
I like
was
Kyoko
too
here.
shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
But why would
And
she
the
want to
more
throw
I
it
think
off?
about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Okay, I guess that does make sense.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
Was Jill.
while everyone else was focused on soccer,
Okay, it was chilling.
quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly,
It's funny, like we're not even reading the flashbacks anymore.
Yeah.
It's too dramatic.
you should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
That's what I'm wondering. Winter, like,
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right?
because she cared about her so much.
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end
You
this
did kill her.
properly.
But like, I'm still confused. I don't understand.
I love how
You don't
everyone
need
looks
to
in this right
understand
now.
Why? You just need to understand how.
Like,
Look at Toko right now. Look at her neck.
Look at the
cute.
Byakuya letter. Holy shit.
He's so happy. He's like,
Yeah,
wow,
that makes-
my friend Sakura sent me a letter.
The fact that
Who
he's,
drew these?
the fact that he's smiling, just, I don't know, it makes it seem like he did it more.
Do we know? Gamer hunch.
Gamer hunt.
That is like the fucking image of the guy on his phone with Pikachu riding him.
Is that her going in or coming out?
I think that's her coming out, right? Or,
We'll see.
that looks
Probably that
more-
later in the comic.
I'm thinking that's closed thing because it's like she's peering in, and then like the other one is like more of like an opening action. We can see.
Take this candy.
I like that hero drawing.
Look at that Sakura. Look at her with her arm on the couch.
Sup?
I love these comic sections. We're just admiring the art every time.
Well, you can inspect the panels? Well, yeah. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, what if Sakura was drawn as the gray guy?
Everyone's beating the shit out of the gray man. This is for Chihiro.
I mean, true.
even Genocide Jack. This is for Chihiro.
I wanted to kill them.
Oh, the panels, not the pieces. Oh, I don't. Can you read the panels themselves?
No. I don't think so.
Isn't it sad that like, yeah, like while Sakura is trying to end her life here, it's like everyone else is beating her down.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay, yeah, so you do have to do a 50-50 between her.
I'm gonna
book
be
in my
honest.
name?
I'm gonna be
Locker.
honest. That look of disgust makes it seem like she couldn't believe it.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I see what you're saying.
Oh, that's stuck.
Oh, that's stuck. Well, actually, what is this?
That's the magazine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, because it looked like the, oh, I do see the word muscle, but it looked like, I don't know, it looked like some Hifumi shit.
Everyone's just beating her up, but she doesn't deserve it. Feels bad.
Wait,
Look at that fucking panel of Toko.
how did she turn from, oh. Okay.
It's all
to
blood.
left.
Which one was it?
I like that panel.
Which one?
The one where she's running.
Oh god. I love throwing the shit in a dustpan.
Aww.
Well, her hand wouldn't be bloody, would it?
She seems pretty bloody right now.
Yeah, it's weird. Damn, Makoto's like scared and shit, but like Kyoko...
She's curious.
The gray guy? Why is the gray guy here? I guess
What is
it's
the gray man looking at?
Or, whoa.
And then the gray guy watches guard outside.
Yeah, and there's a gray hand. Cameo from the gray guy. I like this.
The whole dang game could have looked like this.
Okay.
Here's exactly what happened.
Agents
This case
are
began when
go!
Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
James, I've been like, oh man, I love Elite Beat Agents.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Well, why is he smiling about it if he just immediately disregarded it?
He finds
But
it deeply
one of them headed
fascinating.
out a bit earlier than the others. Toka. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Look at his big fucking head.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
I'm curious to know the Y2 comfy.
Hero crafting just an exact replica of what happened in chapter 1.
This convicted Leon, so maybe it'll...
Wrote down a name.
Or he just started writing down random numbers. Yeah, 32895. Turco!
Writing her name.
He didn't understand the correlation.
We know it was you, Hero, because you don't fucking understand anything we do in these
Toko
cases.
had waited. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
I forgot that was even a factor.
Soon after, she
Oh.
watched as Sakura
I
slowly
remember
opened
what I was
her
gonna say.
eyes.
This shit's reminded me of the SpongeBob episode where they keep fucking killing the health inspector over and over.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening here.
Die, zombie!
She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's
It's the
head.
story of her life.
Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
I mean,
But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
I will say, I questioned the possibility of suicide, but I kind of disregarded it because I didn't think this game would, you know,
Do it, because it seems like such a complicated thing to figure out.
Kind of goes against the rules of a
Same
killing game.
someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
Great man boobs.
was you.
Gray man boobs.
I love that, like, Makoto can't even face her. So what? She wanted everybody to vote for her so that they'd all die?
Seems as much.
Why would she do that?
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
I guess I'm just
Still
smarter than you,
haven't realized.
Byakuya.
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See?
It was
Didn't I
emotional.
tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Smug face.
The fade to black on
was-
that.
That was a really good ending to the trial.
We finally taught him that facts do care. The
Facts and logic could have went out here.
what is it? That facts do
Facts
care.
do care about your feelings.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
You're right, Michael.
I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Reddit gold.
What do you think of like old Monokuma sprite where the black parts aren't outlined?
I love them.
I like old Monokuma.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth then, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted.
What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You didn't mean... You're gonna take us all with you?
We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this.
Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
That's...
I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note.
Suicide note?
Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness.
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this.
my closest friend got hurt.
Sakura.
because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? I'm gonna drink water real quick.
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But,
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina, please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Aw. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you all act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came.
Wait right there. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to...
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for, and when I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized... I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in, please! Open the door!
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live.
And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial.
Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I can't do this. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long! I'm about to fall asleep over here! I mean, you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say?
Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant?
What are you saying?
Sorry, I'm lying. Of course I know what she was thinking. 'Cause her and me...
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really... like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then...
Huh?
You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't take it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value.
He's doing his homework at 11:59.
Bro typed this up 2 Hangman's Gambits ago. Didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene! Cut!
And? So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Forget the cowboy during this.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. I don't know. I kind of want to be serious.
You can do this one, yeah.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been
I love
giving
this art.
information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. More than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course! Because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
Perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. To fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. Will do as I am told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
The Mastermind demands that I kill someone. That someone will be me. And my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Oh.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, To protect us?
She
Correct.
died smiling after all. She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. The only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like, totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, next victim has been decided. You mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
What? Yeah. Whether or not there was a spy, it never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
Anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Naturally. Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that the others have cast aside their fear of this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
Ernest doesn't go to the beach.
Lester doesn't go to the beach.
Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me.
Byakuya, does this mean...
Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're wondering.
Baka.
Wherever monster goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone?
Hey. Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning?
How boring. Nothing good could come of this. Still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
The moment you've been waiting for. Punishment time!
Geez, even Discord.
What?
You want to make maybe like worst time for stream lag?
What's up?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I mean,
What do you want me to do?
what should we do? The way that Byakuya frames any motion. Yeah, I really like that about Byakuya.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, it's being recorded.
That's true. Do you think it's clearing up now?
No.
Oh.
Honestly, my router has a history of breaking, like, right after I'm done streaming, so... I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just gonna get cut out, like, in a few minutes anyway.
It is what it is. What do you think, Lily?
I have no idea.
So wait, it's even lagging on Discord?
It was lagging for a little bit. Maybe that was on my end.
It was lagging on my end too.
Is it still?
It's a little better.
Oh, wow. The stream is just at 0 kilobits per second. It's that sudden ending info, dude. Oh. Whoa.
Catching up?
I have no idea. It's sending like 10k kilobits. These are not normal numbers.
You are not normal.
Abnormal streamer.
What do you think?
Abnormal Andy.
I mean, we could just sit here.
Wait until things catch up.
I'd be kind of scared to reset my router.
Free my boy Monokuma.
Thank you, Tristan.
Welcome to the stream, Tristan. We're in chapter 4 right now.
Okay, I think they finally caught up to the text box.
Are you guys here?
They're not here now, but
pause your streams and unpause it.
It's almost back at regular delay.
Type your numbers. Type numbers in chat.
they're not here. What do you guys think? Should I just go along with it or what?
Damn, what a funny time for it to break down.
I check my Discord pings.
I think it's only about like 30 seconds of delay.
Why are they typing numbers now?
Here, let me
Looks
unpause
like
the
it's
stream.
getting better.
Yeah,
oh, look,
okay,
it looks good. It's good.
It's fine now.
It is?
Yeah, we can go.
Oh, it's yellow.
We can go ahead with punishment time.
Yeah, it's back to being green.
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead.
You're not gonna...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no! Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
What? Oh my fucking god. When I heard special guest, this is what I thought it was.
Oh.
Wow.
They were gonna do this to Sakura.
Can't have shit in Hope's Peak. So nice if you kill your favorite character twice.
Oh
no!
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk!
Really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say the post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. I'm all about the grilled goodness.
Not sounding very enthusiastic now.
I boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do
If it's for
my
the sake of
best.
everyone else, I won't be afraid.
You have so much courage.
Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. Anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. Bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
I don't want to read this.
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up! It wasn't a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him.
Is this what you call animism, where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start.
What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
yep.
Well, I mean, the data on the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here.
Ego wanted to fight for us. Wanted to help at the risk of his own life. For that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
His death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far. The deaths of each and every one of our friends. They all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left to Sakura's note.
Huh?
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dolce tones of yours truly.
One
Should I-
One
or-
other thing, Hina.
Okay.
There's something I'd like to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school.
Blue.
This is a good Sakura.
Hina.
I've spoken with the Mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing. Which is, the Mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Whoopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
Too bad. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit.
Makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at you for your hardening your resolve.
Fine, but at least Sakura's note.
I can't ever let any of you Graceballs have it.
But
Bad.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the Mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what, and that's seriously it. Oh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you?
Well, whatever, who cares about what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think long, think hard.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. What was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. Mastermind did something to us? Yoko said something like that before, didn't she? After Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Mastermind did something to our bodies? Saying the Mastermind did. What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something?
Gary! There's a...
If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off. The bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff. Not totally unheard
It'd be
of.
really dumb if they did that.
Oh. I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there to do other than head back up?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here. But I
You must still feel responsible.
Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost that kind of challenge.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up.
Seriously, I'm sorry.
How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached the point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try.
Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer with the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right. I called you a sleazeball, 'cause you are, sleazeball.
Apparently you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse, give and take. Me!
Guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now.
This is everybody.
And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end. Returned to the world of Hope Speak Academy. The story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Is this the nighttime announcement?
I think so, because she got murdered at like 12 o'clock in the day.
So should I, like...
That trial took 10 hours.
I want to hear the announcement.
This is a school announcement. It is now
Oh yeah,
7
the
p.m.
chapter isn't end. You're right.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
Forget that they tell you that it ends.
Yeah, they'll give you a save
The
point.
dining hall will be locked, and entry
And then
at
you could
that
stop
point
right
is
there.
strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Pull his hair? Whose hair?
Yeah.
Yakiya's.
Heroes? Oh.
Nighttime descended.
Ultra Despair Girls.
Pulled me down along with it. Down into sleep. I don't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. Night still wasn't over for me. Voice. I could hear a voice.
Cup. Wake up.
Huh? Voice dragged me from a deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
You left your door unlocked.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up.
Michael, I love that you say 1 in 6, implying that Makoto could still kill somebody.
It's not off the table yet.
We're watching it right now!
Oh, I see. Wait, but my door.
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably callous.
It was unlocked. Are you serious?
Hey,
Always, and you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised.
What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course.
It's 3 a.m. Is Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Boy,
Maybe I'll go to the
Sayaka
kitchen. I need to talk to
bathroom.
Hifumi for a second.
He literally dies because that's not allowed.
Oh, bash your head in with a lid roller.
It's just a tradition. It's never too late. It's so late.
Makoto, the front door of the school is open. Let's get out of here.
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask.
What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not just gonna lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that.
Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered.
The data center on the 4th floor.
What?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there.
Not another word, she was gone. What the? Words reverberated through my half-dazed head. Data center? I thought it was locked. Okay.
Just see Hero standing outside.
Hey!
Hey man, you sleeping well?
On my way into the after-hours school. Headed to the data center on the 4th floor.
Hello there, third most important character in the game.
Eventually, I wound up at the data center. When I arrived, it was here. Weird. You said she'd meet me. Don't say that out loud, the cameras are gonna hear you. Maybe inside already? My hand to the door. A certain amount of force. Tried again, but... locked. Was it Kyoko said? The center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Do you want me to keep doing Monokuma?
I'll do it. I was very emotionally drained from
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, man.
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know?
Well, I just...
Trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that, you dolt! Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or... you're gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something?
No, nothing like that.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed!
Good line.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket?
Kyoko?
You too? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. Positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back.
What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? While leaving.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
Okay.
Yeah! Go on, get out of here! Shoo!
I left and went back to her. Then,
Goodbye.
So, goodbye.
Hold on. Listen, what was all that just about now?
That was very cinematic. It sounded like Kyoko was actually closing her door.
Yeah. She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Don't worry about it.
Figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night.
Sure. And that was over. As I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering to my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
What the fuck?
They're in the goddamn walls!
There is a 16th student, isn't that exciting?
7?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I forgot they do that. I love little things.
Wow. The lump. Oh, wait. I don't...
Where are you gonna put that?
Wait, I
don't really want this.
Yeah, wait, I don't want that.
I don't really want this.
We can rebuild them.
Maybe.
My god, it's a fucking Rice Krispie ball.
Playing my toy.
Out of here. And then they show them on the title screen.
What a fucking coincidence. Good game.
Oh. Oh.
Did you expect that? What did you expect to happen when there was like a suicide? As in terms of like a punishment.
I mean, when they said special guest, I was like, oh, it's alter ego.
Before that, though, it's like, what did you think like the implication of a
Throw
suicide
your
would
dead
be?
body around.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
I just figured, you know, might as well.
Oh god, really?
Like, I guess.
Put on like a clothesline or something?
You know.
It's in the middle of like a crazy storm. Oh man. Comfy, that's a hard read. Good one. I honestly forgot that was an aspect of this trial. And then once it happened, I was like, oh, I remember the whole thing here.
I mean, that was like that shit was crazy.
Yup.
I
was so scared thinking about that punishment. Like, I don't want James. Oh man.
I don't like the way
I was dreading it.
I think what fucks me up the most about it is the fact that, like, you know, all the cutscenes that we've seen so far, you know, other than I guess Celeste, but she was kind of freaky as it is, but you know, they all, you know, had like that look of, I guess, regret or like honor or whatever you want to call it, taking it. But then fucking you see Alter Ego just smiling on the screen, like,
yeah, I have no idea what's about to happen.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
I wasn't a fan. But
Yeah.
I guess that's the point, right?
That's Danganronpa.
Hey.
Hope, despair is the ebb and flow.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
What did you think of the 16th student being real?
That is very interesting. That
What do you think?
We made so many jokes you didn't think it was real.
What if they really are the ultimate shitter?
Well, no, they're the ultimate despair. Kyoko said so.
Yeah, maybe despair is being on the toilet for 5 hours.
Oh, that's true. Well, why doesn't Monokuma just do that instead of killing people?
He gives them like... He makes them drink an entire bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
Just to say that, like, having like stomach problems isn't despair.
You can't escape from it. You can't run from it. You can't justify it. It's senseless. Except the part where Monokuma makes you drink an entire bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
I really do wish that Byakuya did it though.
I'm glad he didn't, because I love the moments he had in this trial, man.
I liked him. I liked watching him fall apart. You know, I think it would have been a good climax. But,
He falls apart in a very interesting way. Like, this is how you open up this character.
I guess that does make sense. Yeah.
And being Makoto and getting to tell him that he's wrong, that feels so good. Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, one of my first suspects was like, oh, maybe Hina did poison her. But,
like on purpose, do you think?
Yeah, like, you know.
She was jealous of how much better of an athlete she was?
Well, no, I don't think that was the motive.
An act of love?
Like, maybe, I don't know. I don't really know.
Secretly crazy. Yeah, no, I love this trial because I think, like, it kind of solidifies that everyone else left, like, doesn't have it in them to kill anybody. At least, like you feel that way coming out of it, right?
A little bit. I mean...
Like, everyone's, like, kind of too stupid to do it, and then, like, the other people probably just, like, aren't interested in that.
I mean, I don't know. Byakuya seems to talk about, like, a time to strike sometimes.
He does talk big, doesn't he?
But, yeah, I mean, talk big. But...
When the time comes, let's see what happens. Let's see where his mouth goes.
Well, guess that's it for this week.
Lily, do you love Byakuya more than Pikmin?
Yeah, I'm not... I've never been into Pikmin. I've tried 100 times.
But have you tried Byakuya 100 times?
I'll try Byakuya
God,
100 times.
Shoutouts to Kyoko. Shoutouts to Kyoko. Really good moments in this trial.
I'm interested to see where this goes.
Yeah. Ending the chapter on new person. Like, did you think this was the type of game where, like, a new character would get introduced?
Maybe. I mean, like, didn't they, like, hint at a 16th student earlier on? Like, in one of the in-betweens?
Oh, right at the start. It's like, why are there 16 spaces at the trial grounds?
Well, yeah, that, and also, when Gray Man was having a conversation. Well, we didn't know who Gray Man was.
Oh, Grandma was Sakura.
Oh, well, I thought there was also a mention of a 16th student when they were talking. Unless we just joked about that.
That moment would have been, like, deflated if Kyoko was like, the 16th student. Everyone else playing is like, well, we know. We knew. But then again, that would be a good reveal, finally the students know about it now.
Yeah, they know about it, and, I mean, she opened with the name, so I think that was still pretty impactful.
Bukuro Ikusaba, what could it mean? Do not look that up anywhere.
Is there anything, was there anything even added to the canvas between now and then? Because I'm looking at it right now.
Is that on check on? Hi, James. Wait, let me wave at you. Hi.
I don't have it open on stream right now. I'm just looking at it.
Yeah, I'm just waving at your cursor.
I think I gotta take off soon. It's time to cook dinner.
It's true.
Me too. I gotta well, you know.
Take a quick gander over the canvas.
Oh my god. Shout out Fizz. These Ibukis are so cute. Unbelievable. And I love this Sakura. Maybe the best Danganronpa artist that's ever lived.
Before we moved?
And it's so funny that we just kind of like found them randomly.
A spur of fate.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
You're right, you did post some art. My bad.
I'm sorry, is that a Feneko Breakson?
Yeah, I drew that.
That's really cute.
Here, let me just show these real quick, and then I need to go to bed.
Uncle Mike needs me.
These are funny.
Ooh, neat.
Just looking at the camera, is that Magic Man?
Yeah.
Why does he got like 2 dents in the side of his head?
Magic,
No.
away!
Magic away. Who wants magenta? Blah. Still thinking about that video.
All right. Well,
Hey, my burger! Fucking aliens taking my burger!
Give it back, you piece of shit!
And then Tay-Cat's like, well played.
all right. See you all later.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, Comfy. Bye, Manny. Bye, Winter. Bye, Hayes. Bye,